Hope you're ready for this one, because this is going to be a test. A big test. We can do it though. You know we can do this. Jesus Christ, this woman scares me. Literally everywhere I go, she's there. Get out of my way, woman! Oh my god, she is always there, freaking me out. Look at her. Ooh. Oh my god. She freaks the living shit out of me, this woman. She's there again. Am I the only one getting freaked out by her? She's just always in the corner. It's like the Blair Witch. And I have no idea where we have to go now. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Handstanding thing, man. Freaking me out. Here we go. 10-star run time. Why do I do this to myself? Welcome, everyone. As always, we're going to be unlocking every achievement. And in today's video, Silent Hill 2. Let's get into it. So, step 1. We start off our first of 6 playthroughs of the game with a blind experience of Silent Hill 2, picking up any story-related achievements along the way and whatever achievements come naturally. We will have to get multiple endings eventually and enough practice for our 10-star run. More on that later. Also, as this is my first time playing a Silent Hill game, hard to believe, I know.
Is it dead?
After doing multiple playthroughs of the game, I can safely say I've missed out over the years, and I now understand why these games are top of their tier in the horror genre, and so beloved by many fans. I also just want to mention how amazing the soundtrack is for this game. It's been a while since I've stopped in-game just to listen to some of the music. It's that good. Not only that, but with depth and meaning also. I'm going to chuck in an example here, and then we'll get straight to the achievements, I promise. Can we just appreciate the soundtrack though on this game? On to the achievements. For anyone that doesn't know, the completion for this game is notorious for being very challenging, with 9 out of 10 and 10 out of 10 difficulty ratings across achievement roadmaps. This all comes down to the 10-star run in my personal experience and the achievement related to that, which we will get onto later. Now though, our first achievement. We make our way through the story. I've shown a few clips of us sort of progressing through. We make our way to our first boss of the game, Fleshlips. After defeating him, first achievement, we are in it now. Now we're fucked, we're locked in. I just want to point out some of the designs on the bosses on this game are just great. I really enjoyed the artistic nature of them, which is funny really because it's a game that's so old now when you think about it, and to me it just feels so original compared to a lot of the things we play nowadays, which are pretty soulless. We're just moving through the story. There's no collectibles, nothing to worry about. We're just enjoying the Silent Hill 2 experience for the first time. And the achievements come quite slow, but we make our way to our second boss fight of the game, Abstract Daddy, which funnily enough is quite far into our first playthrough. We get an achievement for that. We also pick up 150 items along the way of our playthrough for another achievement. Already we are nearing our first playthrough here at the end of the game. I think this is what we're doing. We're going to whip out this bad boy. What's he doing? He's just shagging the air. Oh fuck. And we find ourselves against 2 pyramid heads. Oh, he's gone. He's had enough. Fuck this, I'm out of here. He's fucking had enough, he's seen enough. Alright, is there anybody else? Come at me. After beating them, we get an achievement. Reaching the end of our first playthrough now, we unlock an achievement for beating the final boss and our first ending of the game, the Leave ending. Oh, she's got to be dead soon. Oh, there we go. There we go, give her the clap. After completing our first playthrough of the game, we jump straight into Maria's sub-scenario. You need this ending to count towards your 10-star run, so make sure you do this and save at the end.
Is somebody there?
Maria's subsection is only about an hour long, give or take, and it's quite a quick one to get done, but as I said, you need this ending. We then straight away jump into our next playthrough of the game, and for God's sake, if you're going for all the achievements or the Platinum Trophy, do as I do, make sure you save at the end of every results screen, and load up your most recent end results before you start a new game. So straight away we unlock an achievement for picking up the chainsaw, which is only available after completing our first playthrough. We are now going to be speeding our way through the playthroughs, memorising the routes of this game so we can speed run it in prep for our 10-star run. If you are like me, then you'll find half your time playing Silent Hill 2 will be spending 5 paces walking forwards and then opening your map, spending another 10 paces walking forward and then opening your map, trying to figure out where you are or where you've just gone to. Funnily enough though, this really helps learn the process of where you need to go in Silent Hill 2, and it's very linear. The game tends to push you in the direction you need to go, so every run we do from here on in, it will be going specifically for an ending that we need to get, and for each ending there are specific requirements that you have to go for. The one we are currently working on now is the Maria ending, and a lot of these endings tend to be quite vague in the descriptions of what you need to do. There's no real gauge to measure on what you need to do to actually get it done, so there's no way to track this. But generally speaking, online there's a few things you need to do. So when we meet Maria here, we just have to walk with her. I don't really know what that means, but you can't bump into her, you can't walk too fast and let her get out of your sight. And again, I don't really know the requirements and how finicky this is, so to play it safe I just walked most paces with her. I don't know how close I have to keep her. We did bump into her once here, which freaked me out because I wasn't sure if this would completely balk my ending. Bumped into her, that's not good. Fuck's sake. I think bumping into her fucks things up a bit. But we went with it anyway and it was fine. She also cannot take much damage, and I still, again, do not know to this day how much damage she can take. But she got slapped about in the pyramid chase scene section with me. I think there's a bit of leeway here. GG's. Once we reach the end, we cap the boss again. We then unlock the achievement for getting Maria's ending. We also unlock an achievement for beating the game in under 3 hours, so we're starting to learn how to speedrun through this game now. We also unlock an achievement for taking less than 500 points of damage, so 3 achievements in one for this playthrough. You're starting to learn the drill here. We go straight into our next playthrough. We have it on beginner difficulty, but we put our puzzle setting to hard. Now the reason for this is because you have to unlock extra riddle difficulty for an achievement. So back to it, speeding through the game, every 5 paces, opening our map, still trying to learn where we are going, because we're still getting lost. For this ending, we need the in-water ending, and to unlock this ending, we have to pick up the diary on the roof there. We allow ourselves to stay in the red after being hit off the roof by Pyramid Head, as you have to go through the rest of the game just on very low health. It's a fairly easy one, this one, nothing too complicated, and it's all fairly straightforward. After completing the game again, we get our next ending. We boot up the game again for another playthrough, our 4th main ending. While going for this ending, we also pick up all these special extra items which individually count as an achievement. You also need to pick all these items up on your 10-star run, so it's a good idea to get some of these memorized as well, or at least have a guide handy when you're going for it, because it's very easy to overlook some of these. Okay, there's the book. We have a nice little listen to the brilliant soundtrack of this game before finishing our next playthrough. Oh, this music's amazing, by the way. This is fucking brilliant, this music. Alright, this is the last thing we need. Is it this book? There we go. Took me ages to pick that up. That's GG's. We got the ending, guys, I'm pretty sure. Alright, are we ready for the achievement pop? My game will probably crash now. Oh, 3 achievements in one. You know the drill by now. Save your end result screen, load up your end result screen, start a new game, go for another ending. This time it's the UFO ending, so at the beginning we just have to pick up a blue gem here, and we need to use this blue gem 3 times throughout the story, and I'm going to put it in the video here. We also pick up the dog key from the doghouse, and that gets us another achievement, but we will not be going for that ending on this one. We will be leaving that for the 10-star run. We have to use the blue gem at the boat section just before it, and more on that part later. Right, here we go, guys. This should be the ending. That should be GG's. We then used the blue gem for the final time here, pretty much right at the end of the game. The fuck was that? And we were introduced with the most bizarre cutscene I think I've ever seen in a game. We now make it onto step 2, the part that you've all been waiting for. God forbid I don't load the right save, Jesus Christ. Right, here we go. 10-star run time. Why do I do this to myself? So here we go, the most stressful and challenging part about the completion, the 10-star run. Now stay tuned because I will be releasing an in-depth walkthrough for this to help you all through it. Right now I'm going to list the requirements just down here. You have to complete the game on hard action level, hard riddle level. The endings don't matter, but we will be going for the dog ending as it's the easiest one to do and it cuts a lot of time off your endings. Complete the game in under 3 hours. Picking up items. The hardest ones are defeating enemies by shooting and defeated enemies by fighting. Those are probably the most stressful requirements. Some might say the boat time in under 1 minute 20 seconds, but we will get to that. And surprisingly, I didn't have as much trouble as some of the stuff I've read online, which sound like horror stories. But as we go through this, I just want to point out that although this is probably one of the most stressful things I've done, it isn't the most challenging, and I feel like after reading a lot online about how to stay away from this game and do not do it, do not go for the platinum trophy, I would highly advise not to fall into not playing the game because of that, because this is more than doable. It's definitely not the hardest completion I've done. It may be one of the most stress orientated achievements I have gone for, but everybody is more than capable of doing this provided they have enough practice, especially with the build up in the 5 playthroughs they've done. Now we are speeding through. It's all very tense. I don't talk much during my stream on this because I'm so highly focused. The best piece of advice I can give you is do what I do, in the sense of try and keep some of the achievements unlocked that are related to the in-game requirements for the 10-star run. By that I mean the boat time in under 1 minute 20 seconds. Do not purposely unlock that trophy or achievement during one of your easy runs. Also the 75 handgun kills and the 75 fighting kills. Do not unlock those during your easier playthroughs. Try and keep those locked. So when you're playing through this 10-star run, you can use the achievement pop or the trophy pop as a way to know that you've completed the requirement on that list. Come on, dude. Fuck my ass. And I will also say that this was probably my worst run on hard mode for the first 45 minutes of my entire playthrough across my whole playthroughs of the game. Now this may be due to the fact that it was very tense for me. As you can see, we had a terrible opening section to the apartments. I was getting capped by bugs. I was just taking loads of damage. I'd already gone down to danger once, and I think I lost another half health bar, and I was really reluctant to heal. How the fuck am I gonna get to Pyramid Head without dying? Like, ain't gonna happen. Dude, man, I'm having a right fucking mare with this enemy. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, these fucking bugs. These bugs kill me. Don't want to use these health items, I really don't. This is a joke, right? This is a scam. Well, that's him dealt with. We made our way through Pyramid Head there, and to be honest, after Pyramid Head, it's not too bad. This is where the run sort of picks up for me and I start getting into the zone. You also only need a good hour's worth of a run before you get to your first save. So even if you are having a really bad time of it, you only really need to perfect, and you don't even need to perfect this game to get this 10-star run. I tell you, there's massive room for error in this. More so than what some people may have you believe online. But yeah, an hour's work, and it just needs to go quite well, is enough to get you to your first save. And then once you get to your first save, you've got about another hour and a half game time. So after your first save, that will relieve a lot of the stress. Now for me, the bosses here, we're up against Flesh Lips. This went really well, didn't take any damage. The hospital section, I did take some damage.
Finally.
As we rescue Maria, we get to the staircase and we get our first save of the game. And this is a section where you're either going to make it and Maria doesn't die, or you're just going to keep running it and Maria dies 4 times in a row.
And she's dead. Oh yeah, she's dead again. Jesus Christ.
You can shoot Pyramid Head to stop and kill a Maria, but in my experience you're better off just running through it and hoping Maria doesn't get hit, as you have a save right before that anyway. Now this section right here is where I get all my kills, and I advise you to do the same here. Again, I will go through this in an in-depth walkthrough, but we just roam the streets of Silent Hill. I basically get from A to B, but I explore every street while getting to the next destination.
Come on, please. Give me the kill achievement. Fuck. Oh, yes.
We get our 75th kill with weapons.
Right. We've got the shooting done. Oh man, that was so tense, honestly. My heart hurts.
Luckily for me, we make it to the prison, and after a few kills with melee, we unlock the achievement, so that's a big stress relief gone. So now all I need to do is focus on speedrunning through the game, keeping my time under control, and not taking too much damage. The under 500 points of damage is probably one of the worst things, because it's quite hard to track. Your health works in a way that you have 100 health points, and when it reaches 0, obviously you're dead. But if you get to red, you can sort of count that as 100. So you can let yourself fall into the red 4 times, and then you'll have to be very careful.
Right, we're saving. We're saving here, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I have to do this boss, and Eddie, and the boat section 10 fucking times. I am not going through those kills again.
After the stress of this run so far, we make it onto Abstract Daddy, and I'm so thankful that I saved before Abstract Daddy. In my mind, I wanted to save before Eddie. I was sort of feeling very confident and almost swinging my cock around, thinking, yeah, it's fine, we'll get Abstract Daddy done.
Good job we saved. Fucking good job we saved.
A part of me in my head wanted to save before Abstract Daddy, just because I'd killed all the enemies, got the achievements, and the last thing I wanted to do was have to track kills. And you'll see here that we do have to beat Abstract Daddy, then we have to beat Eddie, and then we have to do the boat section, and that sounds like a lot to do in one go, and in a way it is. But because those are the things that can go wrong the most, we have a save so close to it, and it takes 5 minutes to get to the boat section from here. We just need a good Abstract Daddy fight and a good Eddie fight.
Right, that's how you do it. Fuck me.
After finally practicing enough on Abstract Daddy with that save and getting through him consistently without taking damage, we make our way to our first fight with Eddie, and we give him a bonk on the head here. You can catch him in a stun lock. The hardest part about this is the second fight with Eddie. Now, I was worried and concerned about the damage I'd taken here, so I really wanted to get through this whole section of the game just without getting hit, because in my mind I was on like 450 points of damage and couldn't really take any more.
It was already a wipe, guys, by the way. I knew Eddie wasn't going to be a one try, Christ, and then I've got the boat section to contend with as well, so...
Eddie continues to give us a good slap, so we run it back, keep practicing.
Oh, you fucking half-wit. Just punch me in the gut and I'm fucking dead. What? You fucker.
Give him another bonk on the head, and we finally get him stuck in a stun lock here, which is what I was trying the whole time, which is quite finicky, but we get it on this go.
Holy shit, we've actually got him. This is what we've been trying to do. God, how many hits does he take? I can't believe how long he's taken to die. Oh my god. I honestly wasn't sure if it was working. That was mental. Okay, here it is, the famous boat section. Right, I'm gonna have to wipe down the old palms because the old hands are sweaty. This bit is apparently notoriously a nightmare. So we need to rotate the sticks left, counterclockwise, both left. Let's do it. Let's just get on with it. Pretty sure I fucked it, by the way. In fact, I'm positive I fucked this. I have not done it. Nah, fuckers. I personally do not think it's nowhere near as hard as everybody makes it out to be. There is room for error on that boat section, which is why I don't understand why everybody says how difficult it is. Might have needed one more. This might be okay, we'll see. It's not quick enough, no way. No way. Oh, fucking hell, it is quick enough. Yes, it is. We could be on here. Fucking hell, now my heart's racing. Now at this point, my heart is absolutely racing because I know I'm on for the 10 stars here. In my mind, I think maybe I've taken too much damage, but I feel like I'm in a good place. For that section down the hall, you can literally run past those abstract daddies, which is really handy. My heart is racing, not gonna lie to you. My heart is absolutely racing here. We are so close to the end. We get the keys to get to the 3rd floor. Do not forget the Crimson Book or any of the extra items, by the way, which I nearly did on this run. We make our way to the dog ending, and you're about to see our end results. That's it. Come on, please tell me we did it. Please. Yes! Get in! Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart, man. Oh, my God, my heart's pounding. There you go. Fuck my ass. I did the boat stage in 1:16, and I fucked it up. After finally completing our 10-star run, we make our way to the caravan, start up a new game, and we get that sweet hyper spray for our last achievement of Silent Hill 2. Every achievement unlocked. Now you may be thinking, how come there's only 28 out of 50 achievements unlocked here? Well, that's because Silent Hill HD Collection shares an achievement list with Silent Hill 3, so you know what video is coming next. And on top of that, we're going to be doing every achievement in the Silent Hill series. So stay tuned for that, as I'll be releasing those videos very shortly. I hope you've all enjoyed this one. It's taken a long time to get done and edit. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next one.